Good morning. Welcome to Playful Prosperity. My name is Cindy. I'm a quantum numerologist and wealth activator. What the heck does that mean? It means I help you to understand who you are, what you want, and how to get it. So thank you for joining me for today's broadcast. Whether you're joining me live or on the replay, let me know you're here so that I can send you some love and answer any questions that you might have about today's broadcast. So my tagline today, wealth is an inside job. Good morning, Sarah. You are up bright and early for an Australian. What is it, 4 in the morning there? So wealth is an inside job. I've had a lot of people in the last couple of weeks asking me what wealth is, what wealth means to me. And I've been playing with wealth for quite some time, for a couple of years, but really landing into it and really getting curious and focused on it for the last 6 months. And it became part of my identity and DNA to really land into what wealth activation actually is. Many of you don't know this story, but I woke up one August morning of 2020 and decided to call myself a wealth activator. And I didn't know what that meant. And I just trusted that I was meant to be doing this. And so I started getting really curious. And in that curiosity, there was some attachment to what money actually is that needed to be released. So we've been trained as a society to believe that money is a physical thing that we can own, that we can have, that we can save, that we can control. Now, for those of you who've been following me for some time, you know there is no mountain, and I often in the past have tried to control my external circumstances. In releasing of that control, I had to understand and really embody the fact that money cannot be controlled because money is not a physical thing. Even if you look at your bank account, that's all digital. It's not actually something that you can hold onto and tangibly hold in your hands. Even if you have cash, it's just a piece of paper. It's just a thing. You can't own it, you can't have it. And the more we try to control it, the harder it gets. Now, our mind does not know the difference between witnessing an event and actually experiencing it. If you think about if you watch sports, for example, if you're watching a hockey game, yes, I'm Canadian, I got to talk about hockey. If you're watching a hockey game and you're invested and you're excited about the outcome of the game, when you are watching your favorite team skate the puck down the ice and they're about to score a goal and you're just sitting on the couch, you jump up off the couch, you get super excited, the adrenaline is running. You're not playing the game, but your mind is participating in the game. We use this same thing when it comes to wealth. Your mind needs to participate in the game. So when we think of money and we're thinking about wealth, if our mind is thinking, oh, well, I'm not worthy of that, I shouldn't ask for that much money, I can't receive that kind of money, oh, I'm really worried about money, how am I going to pay my rent? I don't know how I'm going to get this done. Our mind is not participating in the game. When our mind is going, oh, yeah, I feel wealthy. I know that I'm wealthy. I believe that I am worthy of receiving that. Yes, I'm going to price this thing at that price. Yes, I know that money is all around me. I give and receive money with gratitude. Our mind is participating in the game. And this is actually, I've been experimenting with this over the last year to really land into what this actually can do and what this can actually feel like, which is why today I say wealth is an inside job. 2 years ago was living PayPal to PayPal. I was broke. I didn't know how I was going to pay my rent. I was borrowing money from the bank of mom. I was in a bad place. 7 years ago, I had claimed bankruptcy. I've had all of the money stories you can imagine. You name it, I've done it. I've lost everything. I've borrowed everything from my mother. I've claimed bankruptcy. I've been in $75,000 worth of bad debt. There's good debt and bad debt. That was bad debt. And in that, I have learned how to activate wealth. In the last 3 months, I've decided to claim and call in as an experiment $10,000 consistent monthly revenue. Now, I don't recommend attaching a dollar amount to it unless you're doing it intentionally and specifically, but I decided that I was going to do this. And I have consistently brought in more than $10,000 a month for the last 3 months. And in fact, last week, I brought in $10,000. So my invitation to you is to learn how to create wealth from the inside out, not from the outside in. Yes, the 21 days. Perfect segue, Sarah. Thank you. So over the next 3 weeks, starting November 30th to December 18th, Joy Kingsborough, Michelle Lane, and myself are going to help you and walk you through an experience of activating wealth from the inside out. We're going to be supporting the mind, the body, and the spiritual aspect of creating wealth so that you can call in whatever experience you desire. We are not looking at dollar amounts here. We are looking at the experience you want to have, the feeling you want to feel. If you want to experience a Ferrari, great, come join us. If you want to experience peace and ease when you look at your bank account, awesome, come and join us. We are going to be activating wealth on all levels of the human experience. And I'm going to be teaching my signature money magic system that I've been working with for the last 2 years. I have moved out to private clients over the last year, and it has been a game changer in how we steward the relationship with our money so that we can create more, so that we can, and I said, not earn more, create more, so that we can give more. By creating more wealth for ourselves, we can then create more impact and create bigger impact in the world. We can give back more. I had an experience in the last couple of days where I had someone come in and they offered to pay me full price, pay up front, all the things, which was amazing. But I also had somebody come to me who was struggling and really needed the support and couldn't afford my full pricing. By receiving a larger sum of money from someone else, I was able to give back to another person and be supportive in that way. That's something I never would have been able to do in the past because I would have been so worried that I needed to be charging full price all the time for every single person. By making more money, by creating more money, you get to give back more money, thus resulting in the redistribution of wealth on the planet. So I invite you, come and join us for the 21 Days of Wealth. It's going to be incredible. I'm so excited to be partnered with these beautiful, incredible leaders in the world. Joy Kingsborough has been my mentor for years. Michelle Lane has come into my experience in the last year, and I am so excited to work with them in partnership and move this work out into the world. So join us for the 21 Days of Wealth. I love you. I believe in you, and I see your power. Bye for now.